Got him.
Hey, what's going on, family?
Listen, we're at Creator Camp.
That's right.
And we're actually commandeering this area with lights and everything.
Oh, yes.
So we look good on camera. Listen, Creator Camp has been awesome. Kirk,
Phenomenal.
you had an opportunity to actually be with a whole team.
Yeah,
so tell me about your
man.
experience.
So Team Green, man, Team Green, you know who you are, Starfleet streamers. But no, we had a phenomenal time. Got a chance to, of course, going around from one station to the other to the different presentations. Cap Mulvihill, Ian, and Jeff C. We went to the presentation with Mary Lou and Billy. Absolutely phenomenal. Daniel Cheese, the presentation we just finished right now, and we're gonna go over and hear from Anna and Fulgence a little later. They've all been great. Yeah. And I have to say, they all surprised me. You know, what's crazy is, you talk to these people all the time. You hear from them. They are regular contributors to content on Ecamm, but then you hear them here and you're like, I didn't even know you did all that. I didn't even know you were in those spaces. I didn't even know that was value you had to provide. And so that's what is so important about Creator Camp, is that you're not just going to get what you know you would normally get. You're going to get more. Plus, you get to hang out with people like Strick.
Come on, man.
You get to hang out with people like Doc, Luria, Stephanie, so many others who are here, pouring in, adding additional value, and then you create these bonds. I got a chance to meet Yolanda Bruce, who's as a member of my community, Workers Warehouse fam, and it's my first time meeting her in person.
Know it, right?
And so I'm so excited that she's here. And I just want to encourage somebody out there, especially if you're catching us live for the stream show today. You want to make sure you're at Creator Camp, y'all.
Right. Next year, 2025.
Definitely. Strick, how was it for you, man?
So, Kirk, the part that I really enjoyed is being able to meet the combination of people. So you have people that have been back for the second time.
Right.
You have the Ecamm leaders.
Yes.
But then you have a group of people, which is half of them, that are completely new.
Completely.
First time at Creator Camp, but a lot of them are new creators.
New creators, new even to Ecamm, I found a couple of them.
Right.
So it's amazing.
That mixture and being able to kind of share some wisdom with them.
Yeah.
Encourage them.
Yeah.
It's been awesome. And then, come on, man. Anytime I can come to anywhere in the States and run into Doc Rock, it's a good time.
Yeah, it's a good time. And then, of course, I mean, there's been announcements, exclusive stuff, y'all. Exclusive announcements. Zoom is here. They made a major announcement this morning. Ecamm made some major announcements as well. So FOMO is going to be on 1,000. You just don't want to miss out on these kinds of experiences, because if you're part of Ecamm fam, I mean, really, Creator Camp's kind of a mandatory. I don't want to put it like that, but I kind of have to put it like that. So, this has been a really great time, man. Really great time.
It's been awesome. And we got more coming.
Plenty
more.
Don't
go anywhere.
Listen, if you were not at Creator Camp, I am so sorry you missed out. FOMO is real, but 2025 should be on your calendar. Hey, everybody, I'm DJ Strick, and this is The Stream Show. Thank you for coming to hang out with us tonight. We will be recapping Creator Camp 24, and there were so many things that was going on. I had an opportunity to be with some phenomenal people in the Orange group, who was led by none other than Stephanie Garcia. Thank you so very much. Stephanie was really, really cool. So this is my first year, really spending a lot of time with her. Last year I had a chance to catch up with her at lunchtime, and we had a chance to talk and chit chat, but it was really, really like distance because of so many things that was going on. But this time, most of the camp time that we had together, I was in her group, so I was around her a lot. And I really liked Stephanie before, but I really love Stephanie now. So big shouts out to Stephanie Garcia. If you don't know her work with the Ecamm family and as a content creator, you need to check her out on all platforms, YouTube, Instagram. She's doing a lot with TikTok. And you guys are going crazy in the chats right now. And I really do thank John for helping me out, because I don't know if I can keep up with all of the things that's going on inside of the chat. But, the question, Creator Camp, these words, there's a lot that's going on to it. So it is built, Creator Camp is actually built to do 100 people. So it's not really a program that's built for everybody. And I completely understand people wanting to come and can't because, there's a limited amount of people that can be there. So it is really for a finite group. That being said, we had 50% of the group that were returning and 50% of the group that was new to the Ecamm camp. And so that's only 50 people. And the other part to that, some of the people are not only brand new, they're brand new to Ecamm. Like I think there may have been a couple people that hadn't even downloaded Ecamm yet, but they were at the camp. I know by the end of the camp, they had it downloaded and they were ready to go. I have put, and I will do this again, guys, because there's so many people in the chat, you may not have seen it, but I've put the Zoom link, just added it back into the comments. If you want to come on, I have some of the Orange group in, but if you want to come on to the Zoom or come on and chat with us, please come on into the Zoom. I'll bring you on and we can talk a little bit and we'll make sure that everybody is heard. And the live streaming teacher says we have jobs. We all have jobs, but we definitely made it all happen. So it's just, part of what's going on out there. We want to be sure that everybody has an opportunity, but this show will help you. So if you didn't make it, you can plan for next year, kind of take some time off of work or just watch the show tonight and we'll tell you everything that happened. That being said, let me jump into our Zoom link and I have to talk to some people. You guys, you have to come on. You have to come on. I have to say this, Brandy Joe. It was so nice to meet you in person. Like I know you were new to our stream and I'm trying to pull your comment up here, but to meet you in person and to have an opportunity, we had a chance to sit down and one night have dinner together. It was me, it was Carla and Pastor we had Kirk was there and Leslie Samuels were there and Brandy Joe that was completely new to the whole Ecamm thing and she had just found our community. She had a chance to hang out with us and it was a great opportunity to hear kind of her story and to be a part of that at Ecamm was really cool. That being said, Ryan and John, I'm coming your way, and we have another person in Zoom. I'm going to try to get on at the same time, but let me just go with what I have set up so far. How are you guys doing? You can unmute, by the way. Hey, John, I had to say this to you, man. Thank you so very much for your support and making sure that we had the Orange team together. Now, Stephanie Lou led the group, but you have organized the group, brother. Thank you so very much for your leadership. The whole week, making sure we knew where to go. I'm terrible, John, at details. Terrible at details. Where am I going next? What's happening next? I have no clue. Somebody, please tell me where we're supposed to go after this. And you were always on the note and helping us out. And then Ryan is a part of our group as well, and it was great meeting him. Ryan, I want to start with you because you were the first one that was actually on today. Kind of tell me what kind of content you're making and what did you get out of Creator Camp?
Thank you. I got a lot out of Creator Camp. This was my first year there, so it was all new to me. I loved how small but like intimate and communal it all was compared to other conferences I've been to, and the kind of content I make a lot of videos and I produce live streams behind the scenes for Speedify, and I make video content for Speedify on TikTok and YouTube.
It's awesome.
And I also make artwork for myself. So I learned a lot that I can apply to all of those things.
So Ryan, there was someone that was telling me, hey, we have some of the Speedify guys here. I didn't associate that with you. So, because you were just one of the team members. So that's really cool, man. That's really cool. And I had a chance to work with one of the leaders at Speedify last year. I actually had him on a show using the software now. So big shouts out to you guys.
That was probably Alex.
yes, Alex. With the glasses. Yeah, that was him. That was him. That's cool. So what do you think about Creator Camp? Now you had a chance, not Speedify is a sponsor, a partner, and all of that, but you were actually amongst us in a group as a participant.
hmm Yeah, I really enjoyed being able to be a participant, like working together with the team instead of just in the background as a sponsor.
Right.
And um, but Speedify was there at the event, powering the event with the new Miri X510 routers. We had we had a couple of the new Speedify powered routers
I saw that.
powering the Creator Camp TV live streams at the event.
Right.
Um,
I saw that. That was really cool. I got the pamphlet for those routers, which is very intriguing to me. And hopefully we get a chance to talk about that really soon. Maybe even have a show dedicated to just that technology now, because I know it's completely new, right?
yeah, it's brand new. It just launched last week at NAB New York.
It's nothing like being on
But
top of the latest technology. You just never know here at Ecamm what's going on. Well, that's cool. That's cool. So,
mhm.
any takeaways from you that you would say, hey guys, like, to be honest with you, I have clarity in this area because of camp?
Um, well, first off, I've I've been a part of the Ecamm fam for a while now, just online, because we've been using Ecamm for a couple of years at Speedify,
Hmm.
and I always knew they were tight and close knit, but um, being part of it in person was awesome. Um, and I feel like I really get it now.
It's hard to
Um,
duplicate the community that we have, right?
yeah, for sure. It's a really awesome community. And apart from uh, learning how awesome the Ecamm community is, I learned a lot about post-production, pre-production, live production, live presenting. Daniel Chi's presentation about live presentation was amazing.
It really was. It really was.
I feel like I learned a lot about how to apply storytelling to my content, and um, Daniel Batal's talk about YouTube was
Right.
awesome too.
Right.
As a YouTuber,
I didn't know he
a lot
was
of really
coming. I
interesting
was
stuff
very
there.
intrigued by his message. I've seen a lot of his stuff online. I did not know he was going to be there, but it was really good.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Okay, okay. Well, thank you, Ryan, and hang out with us today. Want to talk some more as things come up, and of course we have John. John, like, I was really into. I've seen you on these streams
Mm-hmm.
and haven't been introduced to you, but man, you are a ball of fire.
Make sure your compression is on my channel because I'm gonna be really loud.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It was so cool having you a part of the team and being there at Creator Camp. Tell me, let everybody know what kind of content you're making.
Sure. I've been a podcaster since the very beginning. That's one thing that I can, hold proudly is I'm a podcast pioneer. I started podcasting in 2004. I have to hand code my RSS feed, so that's how long ago it was. And then I have a show that I started in 2005. It's a language preservation podcast that just recently passed 1,000 episodes, approaching 20 years next year. So that's mainly what I do. I got Ecamm for that particular purpose. Then there's also
Wow.
this new channel that I just launched because of Ecamm for Zoom. I brought this thing that I do in the social app called Clubhouse into YouTube now. Just
Okay.
started doing that. I think back in toward the end of May, I started doing that. Brand new channel. What I do is it's called Learner to Learner. It's for people who want to learn about audio, currently audio, Rodecaster Pros, Rodecaster Duo, that particular equipment. There's one show called Roadcaster User Meetup where all the Roadcaster users get together and we discuss, learn from each other. No judgment, whether or not you are just researching to buy or you have been a user for a long time. We all come learn together. And then the next hour followed by that, it's called Sound Check. We open up the topics of discussion, just talking a little bit more generally about this audio in general. Next hour followed by that, it's called Sound Check. We open up the topics of discussion, just talking a little bit more generally about this audio in general.
Is that your setup coming back? Is that something that you did? I'm actually hearing
May
that
have been
echo.
Brandy Joe. I think when Brandy Joe joined it, Brandy Joe, if you would turn off the live stream and then we won't hear it anymore. Sorry, my audio first aid kit came out. If you're
Okay.
watching the live stream, just mute the live stream and we should be good.
There you go. There you go. Thank you, John.
yeah.
I mean, I guess he's just audio. He knows what he's doing, and he is so right. he picked it up right faster than I did. I love that. That being said, let me do this one thing with the video. I do have Valerie in the Zoom as well. We're going to come back with her, but let's go. I'm sorry, John, I'm moving so fast.
No,
What
you're good.
did-
You're good. There's
what
so
did
many
you-
people. I'm so excited.
There's a lot. And there's a lot going on all the way around, even in the chat. So keeping up with this, Ryan, is just a chore today. But that being said, that's why we do the stream show, because this is a cool way for us to continue to have community with one another. John, what was one of your takeaways from the camp?
Oh, email marketing. Like I've been doing my podcast for almost 20 years and I do not have a way to reach people. I mean, I probably have over the years have over 10,000 listeners, but I don't have an easy way to contact everybody. So email for sure. I'll be collecting emails.
That is a way to go. Someone said, a friend of mine named Elicio A., he had a young guy that was doing email, and he said that the guy said having an email list and using it is like printing money. Because if you do it right and you have the right lead magnets, if you have the right tools that community wants, basically every time that you send out an email to them, that someone is going to purchase something from you. So I love the idea. John, I feel the same way. I have to get on my email list and do a better job. And one of our Orange team members, oh my goodness, I'm forgetting the girl's name, the young lady's name, but she works for MailChimp, and we're going to work together to try to get me
Jocelyn,
up to par.
yes.
There you go, Jocelyn. Thank you, John. Jocelyn works for MailChimp, and she's going to help me get up to par with my email list and how to get it all working. Because the biggest thing that I know about email lists, John, there you go, Orange team at Creator Camp, the biggest thing about getting the email list is having the lead magnets to build your list. I mean, I could send an email today, but it would just be five of my family members that I have email addresses to, right? I need more than that. So I see more people coming into the Zoom. Thank you, guys. I'm actually going to put the Zoom link back in the comments in just a few minutes. We'll be coming to the Zoom so we can have everybody on. If you're not on the Zoom yet, you want to come in, I just dropped the link inside of the comments. And now we're going to go back to Creator Camp and some more of the people that were there.
Guys, hey, how has your experience been here at Creator Camp?
It's been fantastic.
Yeah,
It's been really good.
Really great.
Really good. Which just different than last year, I think, with everybody being in
Yeah.
one place.
Yeah.
So, will people be able to find your content talking about Creator Camp? Where can they find it at?
For the CCTV, if they go to the Ecamm channel, then it's going to be all on there. And then if they want to know more about us, they can come to Creative Amplifiers.
And Instagram too.
Yeah.
We'll have things, so yeah.
All things creative amplifiers.
Yes.
Well, there you go, guys. Hey, check them out on Creator Amplifiers on Instagram and YouTube, and you can find some of their videos on Ecamm Live's YouTube channel. And these guys are doing an awesome job, and they're not just from the States. She's from the
Los
States,
Angeles.
but then they're overseas as well.
Portugal, UK.
I love being international, y'all. All right, check them.
All right, so in the background, guess what I'm doing? I'm setting up the Zoom, right? I'm setting up the Zoom. I'm going to get this together in just a second. So, Valerie, how are you doing, ma'am? Let me see if I can get you to unmute yourself. There you go.
I
How are
did.
you doing?
Yeah, I always mute because you don't know what's going on in the background of somebody's stuff, you
Oh
know.
no, it's the
It's
right thing to do. It's the right thing to do. And I'm adding Hank
yeah.
on as well. So Hank, you're coming onto the show in just a second as well.
Yay.
So Valerie, so
Yay.
everybody that don't know you, can you tell us what kind of content that you're making online right now?
Well, I right now I'm going to start doing more interviews. I have well, for anyone who doesn't know what my real job is, I'm a singer. I'm a background vocalist, and I work with a bunch of different artists. So I go on the road, I tour, I record, I do TV and all that kind of stuff. And I have asked a bunch of friends. I said, "Hey, I'm doing this Ecamm stuff. What's Ecamm?" So I got to first of all, I got to tell them what all of that is, right?
Right.
But one of the things I'm doing is everyone has said yes to me. I said, "Well, I want to do a podcast or a video podcast and talk about some of our stories, some of our road stories, and some of the crazy things that happen. Not too crazy,
Oh, we
but
need the crazy stories. We want the crazy stories.
Agree.
you know, I'm not trying to get fired, but I want, but we have things to share. I've done a little bit, but I'm going all in on this because, like I said, I got a bunch of yeses, and even in the Ecamm family, I want to do that as well and talk to my people because everybody has extra things they do too. So
Right.
all my singer and musician buddies and stuff, they got kids, they do other jobs, they do all kinds of stuff, woodworking and truck driving, but all kinds of stuff. And some people
Right.
don't know that you can have a career in music, and we have ebbs and flows and stuff, but you
Right.
can also do other things that you really like to do. You might be a writer, you might be somebody who likes to play kickball, whatever it is. You can do these things and have fun and and just grow that other thing. And it's really a good idea to always have something else that you love to do, because you might have to switch your brain every now and then because you might get bored with this thing
You just
and you
never
might want
know.
to do this thing. Exactly. So one of the things that was fun for me at Creator Camp, first of all, was meeting people that I see all the time. And you too, I see you all the
Yes.
time, but we've never spoken.
That's right.
Um,
That's right.
yeah, we've never spoken, and it was, and I'm gonna smack you too, because every time there was some kind of little contest, Strick was like, "Valerie, Valerie." I'm like, if you don't get out of here with that, telling me to get up and start doing stuff. But I was really tested
That's
on
so
here.
true.
It's as much as I do a lot of coaching for Ecamm and things like that, and moderating and all that kind of stuff. It's different being on the other side when you have to actually get out there and push yourself. And it's
Right.
not easy, but the one thing I will say about the Ecamm family is that everybody got your back. And I'm not trying to, who was that? Was that the purple team? But everybody's got your back.
That's
You got
right.
support everywhere just everywhere in here. And it's unlike any other community that you're going to be involved with this sort of thing, because we're all trying to get to that next level, and there's people everywhere that's going to help you get there. And I got to talk to people, and I got friends. Lisa lives 10 minutes away from me.
No way.
She lives 10 minutes. Who else? I just found out that Mary Lou lives 10 minutes away from. I didn't even know she was in
Oh,
California.
wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. So, and stuff like that. Dina's in Pasadena and she lives,
Oh,
but I'm in LA. So we're like all close. So we're going to, we get to do that. But I wouldn't have known that if I didn't get a chance to sit and talk.
That's
And
right.
one of my favorite things though was when we kind of met in the little kitchen area, the breakfast area, whatever, and we would just have conversations, and you get to find out who people are and what they do. And it's not just about trying to everything was not just about business. Oh, let me get that from you because I want to. It's really people that were just connecting on a family level and having fun and laughing, and it got real goofy. I can get really goofy, so it was
Right.
really, but it was a
It didn't
lot
get
of.
real goofy. Valerie, you got real goofy.
I'm just glad to see she found her glasses. We had a search party out for those glasses, so
Oh
I'm so
yeah?
glad they
Wait,
found them.
wait,
Put her on the
wait,
side of
wait,
a
wait,
milk
wait, wait,
carton.
wait, wait, wait. Okay, before I go, we have to have a little discussion. I had lost the glasses, but I only told a few people. But later, all I know is that everybody was asking me the same questions. And I'm like, what is going on here? And at some point in the middle of the night, I just happened to go on Discord and
Discord.
saw
Yep.
that Paul put up a poster, wanted, Valerie lost, whatever it was. I said, are you kidding me right now? That's why
That
everybody
was
knew about
priceless.
my glasses.
Yes.
Well, there you
Yes.
go.
And then, oh my God! But I found them. Obviously, I can see. Wait, guess where they were? So I'm gonna let everybody know this too. They were
They were
in
in
the
your hair.
abyss. You know
They
what?
were wet.
About five people.
Strick.
Asked me that.
Strick.
No, because then my hair would at least been able to show me where I was going.
Right.
But no, I'm telling you, they was in the abyss of my bag.
I got it.
I
got
took
it.
everything out like 3 different times. I finally found. But all of you guys are crazy. Everybody.
Yes.
You too
Let
crazy.
everybody know that.
Yes.
Y'all all crazy.
Yes. Absolutely crazy. And I
And don't
love
go
it.
anywhere. Don't go anywhere. My man Kirk, what are you doing, man? You look
I know,
um
man. I
really
know.
really
I
ready to
tried
go
to
today.
find a t-shirt, man. I tried to find a t-shirt. I couldn't. I was like, I'm just gonna have to show up like this. There's no way. There was no way for me to change in time to be able to come hang out. But hey, at least you guys know that I do I do some other stuff for a living, so
Yeah, you
that
do.
requires me
Yes, you
to
do.
put on some threads every now and again. So yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna go get
I
my gown. Let me
literally
go get my sequins.
Oh nah, nah. I'm so uncomfortable on this screen right now. I'm like, man, I gotta
You
get.
look good,
I need.
sir.
Let me take off the jacket. Let me take off the jacket. Strict, man.
Uh-oh.
Hey, but listen, I want
Da,
to say
da,
this
da.
to those that are watching. Several of you guys, all the people are on screen were there. But man, if you're watching and you did not go to Creator Camp, we want to make sure FOMO is on 1,000. Family,
Exactly.
mark your calendars for 2025. I don't know how Ecamm did it, but they made sure Creator Camp was even better this year than it was last year. For those that went last year and didn't come this year, they absolutely took it to another level. This is why I love Ecamm. Listen, we got exclusive updates that were announced to us there and to no one else. Am I right, y'all? Like,
Yeah.
some of the stuff that they shared with us is absolutely amazing. So it was just amazing time, and definitely want to make sure Ecamm fam knows, like, this is definitely worth your investment. It's part of the community growth, and it's definitely gonna take you to the next level as well.
Hey, let me do this disclaimer really quick. If you guys are watching this and you're seeing the Zoom and you're seeing all these pictures moving or whatever, don't do this. I have made a box like while we're doing the show today by hand. None of these boxes,
Yes, he
maybe
did.
one or two of the boxes are the same size, but the others are not. It is okay. It is okay. This is an opportunity for us to kind of all join in and have a little bit of community here together. I'm almost hitting my max 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I have the 8th person, Matt, about to come on. So as
Listen,
people come on, we'll just keep the Zoom room going and we'll have an opportunity for you to come and be a part of the show as well. So let me do this. I'm going to duplicate John here, and then I'm going to add Matt in.
Oh,
and
that's
at least-
double orange.
Oh, my God. Let me hurry up and get John out of here.
Or blue.
Or blue.
Oh, okay.
Is this the most guests you have on so far by far, or have you had
Not yet. I
that
think we've
many?
had more. I think we've had more guests. We just hadn't had as many guests like John on the show. Now that's the
there
issue.
we go. That's what it is.
Zesty?
So let me do this.
You want me to leave?
No. Everybody can stay on. You guys are right where you need to be. I want to transition just a little bit because I want to go back to a video of
Yes.
the twins doing the introduction about Ecamm, and then we'll come back. And again, I'll continue to go around the list of everybody wanting to know who you are, what you create, and what is one of your takeaways from Creator Camp 2024.
I was like, hear me out. We have this opportunity in the live streaming. What's live streaming? This was not a thing yet, really, that people had heard of. But when we looked at what was available, we found that there were two options. The very, very expensive, very, very complicated software, or the free, very, very complicated software. And that there was this perfect opportunity to come in with something that was, that made the user look great and professional and was very modestly priced. And that's really where the idea was born, that we have this opportunity to help Mac users live stream in a Mac way for an affordable price, which has always been our strategy at Ecamm. That's pretty much it.
Okay, all right.
All right. So, what a way
yeah.
to kind of get an introduction from the beginning of what the origin of Ecamm was all about. And we're not talking that long ago at all. It's really fairly new piece of software, and it is award-winning software. They actually won an award for development through Apple at some point, and it continues to grow. That being said, I don't know who is on first, last, second, or whatever, but I want to go to Marcus, and I'm going to change Valerie's spot to Marcus' spot, and we'll get Marcus to come on and talk about what he learned. And he's part of the Blue Group, but don't hold that against him.
Yeah.
Why not?
This
So
is
I
how we
have an
became the
we
Brady
love-
Bunch.
I actually have an
We love-
orange
we love
bottle, and I was hiding it to the whole camp, but now I'm showing it.
Well, that's
I
cool.
like it.
Mine is still in my luggage, by the way. I hadn't even unpacked it yet.
You
It's
and me
so
both,
nice
Doc.
that you do this show here, because it's kind of to slowly get down off the Ecamm camp high, so we can
That's true. That's true.
fade it out.
And that's exactly what I would call it, a real high, a moment of, it's not only are you learning some technology, and get a chance to meet people. We actually have a, Spotify partner on with Ryan here today that's a part of the community as well. The community is just phenomenal, but more importantly, it's helping you become a better creator as well. Marcus, tell me one of your takeaways from the camp.
So my main takeaway is the energy and the people and the connections, but in relation to what we learned, it was Kat's session where I really learned, and I just needed to hear that, how I need to capture my ideas. Take a guess how I capture my ideas now.
Maybe on a napkin.
Here in my head. And
Oh yeah, you got to do
Oh,
better
when
wow.
I
than
need
that.
them, they are gone. So, and yeah, it was kind of obvious that that isn't the best thing to do, but sometimes you just need to hear someone else telling you that. And now I will set something up, and it will be awesome because I will be full of ideas and will be able to make stuff.
So I downloaded Notion
Absolutely.
based off her cat session. I have tons of ways of collecting. I use notes inside of my phone and reminders for Google, and I use Google to reach out to guests and all of that. But I'm thinking Notion has a way of doing it all in one place. So I've done already 3 hours of Notion videos trying to figure out how to make Notion. So Marcus, we're right in there together, sir. We'll make it
Yeah.
work.
And my intent is to start small, because I know I could get lost in there. It's a shiny new toy and I could spend hours and hours, but that's not the point. So I'll start small and then add to it as needed.
So they're telling
That's
us,
wild.
Marcus, that you're a comedian. Like, it's true that you're a comedian. Like, why are they saying that about you, sir?
Oh, Marcus is
I have
hilarious.
no idea.
Oh, yes.
Oh, no. He's
Okay.
hilarious.
Okay.
He was like Silent Bob. He didn't say much, but what he said made impact.
Well, there you go.
For sure.
There you go. And that being said, I have my guy Hank. Hank and I were in the same group last year, and we had a chance to connect this past time as well. Hank is just a cool dude, man. There's no way of getting around it.
Sure is.
There's nowhere of getting
Sure
around it.
is.
So I'm gonna let you get away with not having an orange shirt tonight with the shirt you have on, but it's okay.
Hey, Who got your back? That's all I got to say.
Hank, tell me about one of your takeaways from the camp.
Well,
other
as
than
far
hanging
as,
out with me again, tell me.
No, I mean, you and I got to hang out a lot, that's for sure. But no, man, I'm gonna tell you, the first thing I told myself was that my editing, is almost zero existence, and post production. And
okay,
when you did Jeff and Ian's class, with the AI and the post production and stuff like that, it looks like it's going to be doable without actually like driving me crazy. So that was the biggest takeaway as far as class is concerned. As far as yeah, absolutely. But as far as the actual
Jeff and Ian really
experience,
killed it. I have to agree with you, man. Yeah.
yes, that was I if anybody has a video of the class, I'm taking copies right now. But as far as the actual experience, I remember last year Paul was talking to me about this, and he said, "Man, we were having to eat our lunches during our classes and stuff like that last year. They gave us plenty of time to hang out during lunch with everybody. That was
yes,
and that's the big part of it was just being around each other. The classes are obviously awesome, and you want to learn things, but we wanted to be around each other as much as we possibly could, in my opinion."
That's so good, Hank. I think, I think that was some of the feedback that we gave them last year was we definitely loved our teams, but being able to go around was super important for each of us, as you mentioned. And we saw that happen this year. We definitely got a chance to mingle. There was some good rivalry between the colors.
And that's hey Kirk. I don't know if you're seeing this, but this is my duck. That I made.
Oh, that's your duck from
That's
Ian
my duck.
and Jeff's class.
Yeah. I mean, that's the best duck I've seen so far. My duck was the best duck, but there you go.
No,
Can I say something?
Experience, man.
Strick, there's beauty in the eye of the beholder, bud.
That's true. Right?
My duck looked like an apartment building.
We definitely. I needed some help on mine. But hey, Kirk, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I have to say this: if there was a moment in the whole camp where I'm like, and there was a bunch of wow moments. I don't want to take anything away from any of the presenters. I thought Kat did an amazing job. I thought that Daniel did an amazing job with his Ecamm blazer. I thought I was going to stretch out his blazer when I put it on, but phenomenal presentation. Anna and Fulgens, phenomenal presentation. So watching Anna and Fulgens do their class was like being on the building blocks or E&N live with them. I thought they did a great job. They even did the banter back and forth. Fulgens says, well, let's do this. And Anna was like, let's do it this other way. And it's classic Anna and Fulgens. I was laughing to myself because they do that so often, and it's so cool to watch them go back and forth, even with a group of people in the room.
Right.
Jeff and
Ian.
But listen, before let me okay, go ahead, Strick. Let you finish.
I just thought that their class, the way they put it together, the chemistry between the two of them in the presentation. Of course, they probably had a little bit more of the topic of AI is a little more cooler to me than some of the other stuff. You know, you're always thinking about more things you could do with AI, and I just thought they did a phenomenal job. Fans of both of them.
Absolutely.
And what they provide to the community. And I just thought that it was a really, really great class. And shouts out to them. I know you mentioned it, but I have to say that.
Yeah, absolutely, man. If I answered the same question, I would have to go down the rabbit hole as well. So many different nuggets of wisdom and takeaways from each one of the presenters. I really enjoyed Billy and Mary Lou. Yes. Oh my goodness, that was a game changer. And I think, one person in our group, I won't name them, but one person in our group actually was like, I may be quitting my job just based on what I heard in this session today. I may be doing something different when I come here. I think it was just that kind of a presentation. But I would have to say the most impactful moment for me by far, and I think it's the reason why I'm going to say this, I think some will agree, is because it really set the tone for the entire camp. It was the opening remarks by Leslie Samuel. With that abracadabra trick, that was
Yeah.
Awesome.
absolutely phenomenal. I mean, just so unexpected. I mean, you know, you kind of know Leslie's going to do something amazing, but man, that really set the tone for the entire time that we were together. Everybody was like, I'm going to put in 1000% energy because I want to get out 1000% energy. And it's that premise that really kind of was the common thread throughout the rest of the time. Every session, you know, the presenters and facilitators were giving that energy and we were giving it right back. I just felt like that was the moment for me that really set the tone for the entire creator camp. So
That's awesome.
I'm trying to give those that didn't go a little, you know, a little sneak peek of what was shared, but those that remember it, I can see you in the chat. I can see your comments coming up as well. I see the heads nodding on the screen around as well, because it was absolutely a special moment, and really helped to set the tone. So yeah, that was the number one piece for me.
Well, thank you for sharing that. And there was so much happening. And I got to shout out Michelle Lawrence, having a chance to, after 3-4 years, actually meet her in person. She's just over in Atlanta.
Absolutely.
But to see her in person and for her to have the opportunity to come to camp was really, really cool. Valerie, you had something that you wanted to add. Did you? I thought you did. I thought maybe you said you wanted to say something.
She said something about her duck
I said it
earlier.
already.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think
cool,
I said
cool.
it already.
That's me
apartment duck.
Yes. There you go. There you go. Man, so let me go to Brandy, really quick. New to the whole group, and I want to know what you thought about being like immersed in all of Ecamm. Like, this is the real deal.
Yes.
Tell me what you thought.
Welcome, Brandy. Welcome.
Thank you, Strick. Well, let me start with, I heard you say something about content in the show, and I thought, after what just happened, when I was trying to log on, I'm thinking maybe I just need to do a tech rec show and show everybody what not to do.
There you go.
So I'm finding out that I get to learn that way. So thank you, John, for giving the direction on that. I quickly went, ooh. So for the people that don't know, I'm Brandy Joe, and I was the winner of the Creator Camp ticket giveaway. So my perspective is coming from 100% brand new to Ecamm. And 3 weeks ago, I didn't even know I was going to be at Creator Camp.
Wow.
So that's where
amazing.
I'm coming from as I share. I'm not sure if I'm the first winner of if this was the first ticket giveaway. But I know I had a lot of firsts. Okay. So first time going live on any platform, being introduced to Ecamm. I actually downloaded Ecamm while I was at camp.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Wow.
So, I love that.
And tonight is my first Ecamm Zoom.
That's awesome. Hold on. So Kirk, I don't know where you are with your sound stuff. You know, I don't use my Rodecaster Pro sound pads at all. So I'm gonna just go down the list until I get the horns. Okay, let me see if I can get the right one. That's not it. That's not it.
There it is. No, we had to do something for that one. I love it. I love it.
For me, it was truly, I would say, truly an adventure. But what I would capture out of all of it, experience-wise, is I was thinking about it, and during the camp, it really came to me. I was given a fast track right into the heart, the soul, and the culture of the Ecamm fam.
That's right.
There it is.
And so for me, I was looking and watching as many videos as I could before I got there, and 2-dimensional to 3-dimensional brought it to life. just brought everything to life for me. And for my heart, that matters because I love connection. And so being able to connect and understand the heart and the culture of Ecamm, everything else was bonus, just absolute bonus, like confetti sprinkled in.
Right.
And I would say that I was fascinated by this one thing that I noticed. It didn't matter what day it was, where we were. If you had electronics and you left them set anywhere, walked away, I have never in any of my time anywhere
I'm with you.
seen the trust inside of a group where you can walk away and not be concerned. In fact, if you leave something or lose something, everyone's looking out for you.
That's right.
So the family piece of that, I just thought, wow, this is fascinating to me. And so the adventure of it for me was what it was. And then it just, I would
You make
say
a
right
really
now,
good point, Brandy Joe. You make a really big point that we're completely not thoughtful of when it comes to doing conferences and being around a lot of people because of the community. Kirk and I, years ago, we actually went to a conference. Not going to say what conference it was.
Yeah.
But there was
I know exactly what you're going to.
There was a speaker there that was a pretty big deal, content creator. And my first meeting with him, with a bunch of us now, we just got to the conference. He's about to speak. He had lost 3 cameras right before we walk up.
Right there. Yep.
Somebody stole 3 of his cameras at the conference. And,
Crazy.
you know, it was a terrible meeting. Like, I just know that every time I meet this guy, he's going to be thinking in his head, yeah, I remember meeting you. Like, I lost my 3 cameras. And for whatever reason, your video got better after that. Of course, I had just met him, but that stuff kind of happens, right? But you are so right. Like, I would never walk away from my book bag that has my MacBook Pro and my iPad and all of the accessories that we have, right? Never walk away from that. But I know I did at the camp.
Your camera, your phone. Did you find good pictures in there?
So I had, you know, when I'm saying walk away, of course my phone is in my pocket, but I'm saying I would leave Oh, you did?
I left my phone on the table with Stephanie and a bunch of other folks, and not until I was on the plane, I was like, who took these videos and pictures? So they for the 10 minutes that my phone was on the table with them, they had a blast. I got to show you some of these things, like video, pictures, all kinds of stuff. That was hilarious.
Kirk, the same thing happened to me. I won't mention any names, but the initials are AG. I got on the plane. I get on the plane, right? I'm like halfway through the trip, sleeping and waking up, looking at my phone. And all of a sudden, he just shows up, big old giant face sitting up on my camera like this and talking crazy. I'm looking at a camera and he's doing stuff. Like, are you kidding? So, yeah, in that respect, you can't leave your cameras around because somebody will be taking their own picture.
That's funny.
Adrian did that too. I said, Adrian, can you take a picture of me? And I think it was Yolanda maybe, and it was a couple of us. And so he took the camera and he took the picture, and then I looked at the pictures, and he's about 8 pictures of him on there.
Stephanie and I did that to somebody's phone. So I forget who it is, but they have 3 or 4 pictures of me and Stephanie Garcia.
It was me. It was my phone because you guys were all over that thing. I'm telling you, I was dying with laughter when I was looking through those photos. It was such a Easter egg, right? It's just such a burst of like, oh wow, this is what they did. I absolutely enjoyed that. That was funny. That was funny. But I think one of the things Brandy Joe shared that same thing with us when one of those evenings when we got a chance to eat. And it just kind of goes back to the intentionality of Ecamm and the planning of the event and the different experiences that they put together. We could sign up for different, places to eat. Each one of the camp counselors were at one of those places and got a chance to really sit at different tables, not necessarily with your color, your team, but man, just awesome experiences that we were able to have, not just with those that we were in the group with, but from the entire group that was there for Creator Camp. Just kudos to them, man. Cannot thank them enough for really being intentional about setting that thing up.
Absolutely.
So Katie, Doc, and Caleb, and the whole marketing team, Paul, all the hard work that they put into the camp, and it was just a phenomenal camp, phenomenal planning. That being said, I don't know why AG has this mask on, but we got to figure it out. I don't know what's going on with AG. AG is one of those friends who's like, hey, just wait till he gets comfortable with the group. He's going to change.
He's a superhero on Sunday nights.
No, he looks like Damon Wayans in Blank Man.
Right. Come on, man. What's up with the mask? You just feeling that today?
I had to represent the Scarlet Squad. You know, the winning camp. I'm still basking in the
disconnect.
You got to take it out the box first, bro.
I'm still basking, man.
There's nothing in the box. Box is empty.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say this. I celebrate you guys, man. That was a hard fought W. Like real talk.
It was. It was.
Starfleet was coming for next, y'all. Like we were about that. Y'all just need to know. Like we were scheming all through and through the entire game. So that was a hard fought win. And I'm not gonna be hating. I'm excited about the rivalry. I'm excited about the competition. I'm excited about all of that stuff. I think that's how we get better. But no, that was a hard fought W you guys got there.
It was.
So I'm gonna give it to you.
Well, I'm not happy about it at all.
You can't win 2 years in a row, Strick, man.
Why not? Why not? Our team was so close. Listen, y'all didn't have John on the show. I mean, on your team.
Yeah.
We had John on our team. Leslie. That was an instant win.
I'm going to quote Leslie.
You could have won just with that alone.
You gotta get out of it what you put in. We put in the W, baby.
Oh my gosh. So AG, let's do this.
Can you get rid of this square?
Now I'm hating. I was trying to take the high road before. Now I'm hating.
Let's just do this. AG, please tell me what this year takeaway for you. What was one of the takeaways you have from this year, other than the microphone?
Well, yeah, other than the microphone, this year I was intentional. This was my second year in Creators Camp. And the first year, it was mainly, I wasn't sure what to expect. It was mainly about meeting people that I was live streaming with in the academy, on live streams, in the chats, seeing faces on live stream, meeting those people, having that weird feeling of I'm meeting this person for the first time, but I feel like I know this person. But this year, it was very intentional of me growing the brand that I'm creating, making that transition from behind the camera to in front of the camera, developing a show, seeing it come to fruition, working on it, getting those tools in my possession to see it to completion and start it, and run it successfully. So that was my intention for camp this year. And I feel that, I came away with those things and more so the confidence to continue on the path that I'm doing. Cat's session was very, very good in terms of building a system because I had started filming videos, and her session was very key in terms of developing a system. I said I need to develop the discipline to do the shows, but I found it frustrating. Okay, I'll do it here, I'll do this here. But I think it's key to develop that system so that I could create those things effortlessly, and be consistent with it. That's one of the key takeaways that I took out of this. camp.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. We want to see the work. We want to see the work from everybody. You know, people that are not or at the stage where they're just beginning. The idea is to continue to work, to get better, and put out content. Just put it out. I think it was Doc and Mary Lou who had a show recently just saying, just do it ugly. Just get it out. It's not going to be perfect. Just get it out. It's not going to be organized. Just get it out. What would we say, Kirk? Like, you organize it after you have 1,000 videos, or not 1,000, 100 videos.
Yes.
You know, do 100 videos
Yes.
and then look back and say, hey, this is what I want to do better.
Can I say to that?
Start.
Oh,
scared,
yeah.
Start unsure. Yeah. Oh, you
Yeah,
said,
so-
oh yeah, like, listen, there was a whole chant that we did at Creator Camp. Like, oh man, there's just so many memories, man. So many memories. This was absolutely phenomenal.
I think I have. Someone said they wanted to say something to that. I don't know who it was. And whoever it was had a great microphone. So let's just go here. Let me go to the next one. I think Matt is up next. I want to connect with him, get him an opportunity to be in the hot seat.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I'm
What's up,
leaving.
man?
It's late for
Starfleet
me.
Streamers Unite.
All right, Marcus. Thank you, sir. Thank you for coming
Marcus,
in.
man, thank you so
Good
much
to
for
see you,
coming
Marcus.
through and
Good to
hanging
see you,
out, bro.
Marcus.
Oh, I know it's
Later,
late
Marcus.
over there. Cool.
There's one
Hey.
more blue
Matt.
square
All
to
right,
get
Matt.
rid of.
Yeah, one more opening for everybody. So I just this is my first year at Creator Camp, but I've been an Ecamm customer for forever. I was just really opening myself up for just all the great things coming through. After day one, you know, with Kat's great session and just all the information, meeting everybody, I could hardly get to sleep after the first day of sessions. My mind was going crazy, you know, picking up stuff from Billy Thorpe. I went into the monetization workshop, not even thinking about monetization.
Right.
But listening to Billy and Mary Lou, I came out of that and I was thanking them afterwards. I'm like, I hadn't even thought about that until after that session. And I'm like, that's all I can think about. So it was
Me too.
great. It's just great meeting with other creators. And
I want to say this about Matt. He was in my group, and Matt was just very open about
Hold on, Kirk.
him kind of.
Hold on one
Oh, my
second,
bad.
Kirk.
Go ahead.
Matt, you
Go ahead.
in Kirk's group. I want to apologize ahead of time. We could have got
Oh,
you
no.
a better camp leader.
No fleet below decks.
Listen, Starfleet streamers is still going strong, okay?
No fleet streamers.
Boldly streaming where no man has streamed before. But nah, I want to say this, real talk. He was very open with us about pushing himself out of his comfort zone to get at camp and really meet some new people. I thought that was absolutely phenomenal. I commend you. When you said that, I was like, man, I really gotta, assess some things and look at some ways that I can push myself out of my comfort zone as well. Even you coming back on to that tonight, I think it's absolutely awesome. And these connections that we've made, I really, really, it is inspiring to not just meet other people who kind of sort of think and live like you do, but to really hear their stories and to hear, some of their triumphs, some of their pitfalls, some of their struggles, some of their successes, and it really connect with those things as well. So I just want to affirm you, Matt, for what you did and for coming through and just kind of being the life of the party in the group. And I'm excited to see what you're going to do next, man. So just wanted to share
thanks,
that.
Kirk. I appreciate it. Yeah. And that's the thing is like, for me, over the years, I've kind of isolated myself and put in a big old comfort zone. So getting to Massachusetts with all you guys, it was a big comfort zone moment. And I'm glad I took, it was all these little obstacles that I put up in front of myself that I'd hopped over each one and a new one would pop up. So I'm glad I pushed myself. It was great. I can't wait to do it again next year. Oh yeah.
No,
and then tonight, because of that.
Thing.
What's that?
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm changing up my studio a little bit tonight. I got a bunch of wood slats, so this whole wall tonight is going to be wood slatted up. I'm going to record that content. If Billy's listening, I'm like, I just have to create content where I'm talking about products too. So, yeah.
So let's see this wood really
Billy
quick. If you
just
can
said
put it
that.
in the
Well, while he's doing that, I got
Billy
one
just-
question. Matt, is that the Roadcaster Pro in your background?
Yeah, version 1 is right back there. Version 2 is right here.
Okay, I was about to say that looks more like decoration than functionality.
It is. Yeah, I got the original one, and yeah, I'll bring that out in the other room every now and then. But I've got the version 2 is right here, and I love it. But I had to do something with that. I didn't want to sell it.
Yeah, yeah. Billy just responded to you in the chat, Matt. He was saying, Matt, I can't wait to see the content you create in the next 12 months. And he said, let's go get that bag. So I'm excited, man. We're getting, full circle chatting, going through the chat. And then, of course, those of you that came into Zoom and were on screen. This is why I love the stream show. DJ Strick does such a great job of just kind of creating an environment for us to all come through and hang out together. 39 people on the live. I hope we have at least 39 likes. We should have at least, right, Strick? I mean, you should have at
Yes,
least.
we only have 10. So some people are not liking what we're doing today for whatever reason.
I guess they don't like it. I don't
If you
know.
could just hit the like button to let us know you appreciate it, that does help us, and it helps Ecamm know that the stream shows something that you appreciate. That being said, Kirk, let me ask you this question. What do you think we have to do to get Billy to give us some time to come on a stream show?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Billy is so locked in with the Ecamm fam now. I think this is the perfect time to ask him. Like, let's get a commitment from him right now.
I don't know, Billy. I mean, like, what do we got to do?
Let's go, Billy.
I gotta come. I gotta come. I'm not a liquidator. You can't turn me down. As part of his presentation, he talked about the liquidators, and he couldn't do it all. But you got a couple of minutes to come hang out with us, Billy. Man, I had a great time after his session, sitting down talking to him, and just a really cool guy, real cool guy.
Yeah. Let me tell you, that wardrobe change for
all of that, all of that.
Fire.
All of
you're
that.
talking about the used carsman sale. I mean,
fire. Hey,
all
I
of
see
that.
Marshall Fox is in the building.
That's what's up. Shouts out to him. Shouts out to Mr. Camera Junkie. I need some of that footage. He's probably got the best looking footage because of the camera he was using from all of us. I need to see it. I really wanted some of it tonight. And I played what I had from my iPhone, which did come out fairly decent compared to it being an iPhone to actually be able to play in a live stream. But I know you got some of the good stuff. And I want to go through some of the chat, but before I do that, man, I knew he would not want to not miss this moment, and he owes me anyway. He owes me big time. There he is, Daniel. Hey, brother, you should get the blazer. You should get the Ecamm blazer. Put it on.
Oh my gosh, I got to grab that. That's true.
Hey, it's good to see you tonight, sir. You had a chance to tell me now, as a presenter, you're actually you have some work to do all week. So coming down from the week, how has it been for you? Have you gotten a chance to get your rest?
Yeah, I got back late last. Sorry, folks, the lights are off in the house. Okay, I got back late last night, and then just dropped my son off at university just now. So
that's awesome.
Been a busy day. Busy day.
Well, I do appreciate you coming on and walking through the house without any lights with your cell phone, man. I mean, that's what we do. It's a live show, right?
Blair
Why
Witch
not,
Project.
Right?
Got the bottle with this thing. Hold on.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. That is so cool. We had an opportunity earlier to talk about your show, your presentation and what you added, and you were kind of, I wouldn't say it was last minute, but Alex was going to be on with you. He couldn't come, so you had to then fill that time up with more information by yourself. And shouts out to him. Glad his child and he got back safe and all of that is going well. But, man, you knocked it out the park.
Appreciate it, man.
Real talk.
Stuff happens, and you just got to keep rolling with it, right? But that's part of the talk. It's just like, hey, as a creator, as a producer, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when something doesn't go according to plan. And
absolutely,
that's just kind of where inspiration comes in. And I really felt inspired and kind of created the whole structure of the system kind of last minute, and I feel it went well. I was really happy with it.
It went very well, sir. I do appreciate the work that you put in for all of us. And I'm saying this, John. You want to share your perspective of what you had an opportunity to learn out of Daniel's class?
Well, we all cried.
Yeah.
There was a moment that we all cried. But you know what? The one thing is, I think what we talk about was, it's not what you. Of course, the content of what you say is important, but it is what that session made all of us feel. We will never
Yes.
forget that moment. I think
Ever,
that
sir.
was truly special, and that brought the point of the importance of knowing the craft of storytelling.
Right.
And if you have that capability, you can sell anything. And speaking of selling, I think I see Billy's name's in there.
Yeah, Billy. I'm gonna get Billy on in just a
I wish it was
second.
that Billy talk. I heard so many great things. It's great.
Oh, it was great. Yeah.
I'm going to say as well that Daniel, man, you really killed that thing. It was one of those we had to really think through, but you were such a great guide for that session, taking us through the ebbs and flows of storytelling and giving us practical examples and allowing us to kind of see how, it has its pitfalls, it has its rises and falls. It's almost like a roller coaster. It was well done, masterfully done, sir.
And also not just talking about the techniques and methods of doing
Right.
that, but he's actually demonstrating it the whole time as we're looking at him.
Demonstrating it the whole time. Yeah.
And just a disclaimer, we all didn't cry in the class. All of us didn't cry.
No, yeah, we definitely all didn't cry.
he said a disclaimer.
Only those with hearts.
Only those with hearts. Right. I'm sitting over there heartless. Okay, I get it.
Wow. No, I'll tell you. I
extreme.
don't care. I'll tell you what. When you were talking about what your son said about you,
Yep.
I was no more good, sir.
I was done. I was done.
I didn't even.
That's what fathers dream of. Any father, I don't care who. Now, I'm not saying that you don't. Whether you cried or not, it's not the thing. I'm just saying that right there. That's what got me choked up. I was like, wow, that's something I can hear my son say about me. So that was phenomenal.
Yeah,
I'm never gonna forget about the walruses in San Diego.
Right? The walruses. Oh, it's epic. Well, appreciate it, everyone. It's great.
Hey, not a problem, man. Not a problem. So while you're here, can you tell us one of your great takeaways from Creator Camp?
Oh man.
Oh, wow.
It's really hard to pick like just one. But what I definitely really appreciate is kind of part of what like Brandy Joe was talking about earlier. You could just leave your gear there. And it's not about the gear, it's about the level of trust.
Trust. That's right.
And that happens. And I think that one of the questions, I can't remember if it was Leslie asked this, but somebody asked it, and they asked, put up your hand if you're introverted. And I saw the room, 2/3 of the people were introverted.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? And what is the tendency of introverted people? To be very protective and very, like
Very
that kind of
much so.
stuff. But I mean, there were so many people that I met for the very first time, but it never felt like the first time either. Because we've seen you online, we've seen, and it's just like that trust has already been there because of what we've created online, because of joining each other on these lives, messaging each other, ribbing each other, just like we do with family. So I think that, when people use that term safe space, I think it can sometimes be, I would say, overused, but it truly was a great to express yourself, to just let things go, and to see a whole new world. And I was inspired by even with Daniel Batal as well. I was inspired and said, I didn't even think about that.
That's right.
And so just I wish it really honestly was another 3 or 4 weeks longer.
So Paper Pixie is saying she never felt more welcome at any event than she did at Creator Camp. Michelle Lawrence is saying Daniel has forever changed my son Michael from the camp.
That young man was phenomenal. Michael, when he first came up to me and asked me a question about his thumbnails, Folks, I don't know if you had a chance to meet Michael, but what a genuine human being. He's a young man. He's 21 years of age. And, the first day when he started talking to me, he never looked me in the eye. But he was humble. He was genuine. He was asking questions. He really wanted to dive deep into things and find out some answers to stuff that he was just wondering about. And he didn't really look me in the eye. And then day 2, a little bit more eye contact. Day 3, and then Friday morning, a couple of hours before I left, I had this opportunity to see him at the breakfast area. And he was looking at me solidly in the eyes. There was no cuts. And I was just like, unbelievable, like this transformation that just happened in a few days with this guy.
That's
or
awesome.
He paid attention during my talk, and I said, always look at the camera. I don't know what but no,
awesome.
Great kid, great things he's going to come up to. I mean, and he's already been achieving a lot of great things. It's going to be up there. Just keep an eye out for him.
Sometimes, guys, we just have to be in the room.
Ooh.
And what an awesome camp to have Daniel, awesome presenter. More than that, an awesome heart with a great message. Your message all the way around of your willingness to help people. It's seen, it's heard. I appreciate it. And just because you came in today, that mean that you don't have to come back to the stream show, because you still have to come back to the stream show, okay? You are not off the hook, sir.
I promise. I will do it. I'll do it.
You're not off the hook. Okay, so I do want to do this. Billy did come on, and I am going to get Billy on really, really quick. I don't know if you want to stay, Daniel. You can if you want to.
Bump me, because I'm going to go to bed now.
It is late, right? It is late, right? Okay, let me see if I can add him on. Thank you, Daniel.
Cheers, everyone.
Do you have a scene where you can make my camera big for a second?
Yeah, of course I do. Here we go. Everybody hold what you got. Let's Billy, you're coming on. And then I'm going to a bigger scene for, I thought I added you. Here we go.
Oh, baby.
Oh my God. Hold on. Hold what you got, Billy. Hold what you got, Billy. I'm sorry. Hold what you got, Billy. Man, I should have did that.
There he is. Bobby.
I gotta go back, Kurt. Hold what you got, Kurt.
That's hilarious.
Okay.
This guy.
It's Bobby Las Vegas down here, baby. What's up, everybody?
You are too much, man.
Who said it? Who said that?
Used car.
Billy, he's sleeping, man. He's bummed. He's bummed. Bobby Las Vegas is here.
Are you originally from New Orleans?
Make my square a little bit bigger, just a little bit bigger.
Okay, I got you. Y'all, this is too much. Billy,
God,
is this what you're doing on a Sunday afternoon? Is this you, man?
Man, I was about to put my son to sleep, and he said, "Are you coming on?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, of course I'll come on whenever." And then you're like, "Well, come on in." I'm like, "Oh, you want me now? I can't show up. Bobby's gonna have to take my place." No, I'm kidding, man. My neighbors are probably like, "What is this guy's problem?"
Hey, man, it was extremely great meeting you. What you and Mary Lou had a chance to put together, man, was awesome. You do not have to take off the hair at all. Leave the hair. But for you, was this a first opportunity for you to be around Ecamm in the Ecamm family like this? Was this your first opportunity?
Yeah, man, it's the first event I went to for Ecamm, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I even told my wife like a couple days before, I'm like, I don't know if I want to do this. Like, I watch all these people online. I like them all. And, so somebody told me a long time ago, like, don't go meet your heroes because they might not be as cool in person as they are, however you see them.
Right.
And I was nervous, but dude, right from the minute I walked in to the staff meeting the night before, the little staff get together the night before conference started, dude, I just like, wow, all these people are just legit. They are who they say they are. And they're amazing and they're fun. And from from being someone who I don't go. I used to public speak. Wow, all these people are just legit. They are who they say they are. I was watching the stream. They're amazing and they're fun. And you know, from being someone who I don't go. I used to public. I think Kathy's watching the stream. They are. Mute the stream, Kathy. Mute the stream. They're amazing and they're fun. And you know, from being someone who I don't go. I used to public.
Okay.
Okay, is that good? I think that's better now.
Yeah,
and you know,
that's good.
Oh, okay, cool. So anyway, yeah, man, I didn't really know what to expect. I haven't really done anything as far as public speaking and this, because I've only been really kind of doing this content creator thing for like 4 years or something. So I've never really even felt like I had something of value to bring to a community of people just because I haven't been doing it that long.
Gotcha.
And so, when Katie invited me to come, I was like, I don't even know, man. I just, maybe I've gotten lucky with something. Maybe I'm just good at doing this particular model or thinking this way. So I was really insecure coming into it. Luckily, I had my friend Mary Lou, man. She is just top notch.
Yes, she is.
One of the most creative people I've ever met. And so she put together a lot of the fun activities going, and I got to kind of ride her coattail, during the activities and stuff, just to be like, hey, I'm not fun. Like, I'm a pretty boring guy. Minus if I get a wig and some glasses, maybe. But man, for me, and then sometimes, I thought maybe I'm going there for this reason or that reason, and the reasons I walked away with and the things I walked away with were just much more impactful. I think relationships. I think just seeing the light bulb come on for some content creators to go, oh, it's possible to make a living at this, or make extra money at this, or pay a bill with this.
Right.
And just getting that kind of feedback of, hey, I never thought the way that you've thought about it. It really just inspired me. I don't know what I should have been doing. I don't know if I should have been like, oh man, here's my QR code and all this. I wasn't even thinking. If it wasn't for Mary Lou, I didn't even know my QR code on my tag worked. So I wasn't there to sell anything.
Right.
I was there just to give, and really just to see if I was even qualified to talk to a group of creators. And so I think after all the feedback and stuff, man, I was super pumped to go, all right, there's something to this. I need to keep going and create space in my life and in my schedule to help other content creators in this area of monetization. So yeah, man, I'm tired. I told my wife, I'm like, I think I worked harder in 5 days at that camp than I worked all last year in my own business.
That's funny.
But it was so good, man. It was so good. I mean, I took so much away from it. And I'll do some, updates and stuff of my own as I process, dude. There's so much that happened. I'm just processing it. So I've talked too much. I'm gonna be quiet.
No, this was our first time meeting at the camp and getting a chance to talk to you. It was just so cool. The biggest thing was, we had a chance to talk, and it wasn't about just monetization. Like when we talked, it was just like other stuff, life stuff, and which I think is better sometimes because we can get so caught into, hey man, teach me how to make money, and it's not about that. You want to learn some things, but the class structure was about that. So outside of the class, I wanted to know more about Billy. Like, who is Billy? What is Billy doing? Billy is cool, man. He's had an idea that's different than we've kind of heard of, and it's monetized it. That's really cool. What else are you doing, Billy? And being able to explain and hear some of the other things that you're doing is really cool. And getting outside the box, putting on the wig and the glasses, you guys had an awesome class, man. I just had to say that. That being said, Billy, the one thing that I really want to say to you is that if you had any time to meet Dot Rock and listen to him and talk to him, I want to apologize ahead of time that you had to go through that torture and talk to him.
He was nicer in person. He was way nicer in person than he is
Don't tell
online,
people
so.
that. Don't tell people that.
I'm just kidding, man. Doc is one of my favorite people, and he keeps it real in person and virtually, so I can respect that.
That's what's
up. A lot of love for Billy in the chat. I love it. We do have the general coming through in interview mode for those that don't remember how we can break Ecamm. We used to bring people into the other person's stream with interview mode. So Doc, Doc, what's going on, man? We're glad you're with us tonight, man.
Dude, I hope y'all can hear me with these stupid AirPods. If not, I'll get up and go get a microphone.
No, we
How's
can
it
hear
sound?
you. We got you. Sounds good.
We got you.
All
Yeah.
right, good. Man, it was just good to see everybody do their thing. It was good to see people come out of their shell. Branjo is a superhero. She won us. You want to let that soak in your melon for a second? Branjo won us. That's the worst prize she ever won. She hit the worst
That's
lottery
funny.
ever. She won admission into the world's most dysfunctional family. But you know what? We put
Yes.
the funk in dysfunctional.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We get down. So yeah, it was great seeing everyone. Finally getting a chance to see Ryan IRL. I've been teasing Ryan for like 3 years while he be in the back closet at Speedify. And by the way, if it wasn't for Speedify, I couldn't do this right
Real
now.
talk.
I got the hotel joint going and 2 Wi-Fis just to get enough internet to talk to y'all. So Speedify
Wow.
to the rescue. So I got 3 joints connected just so I can talk to y'all right now. But
That's what's
yeah,
up.
man, like it was great, man. It was legit great. I'm gonna give Mary Lou and Billy their props. They had the best session because they forced people to, like make their stuff and
Yeah.
come out their shells. Get to hang out with my homie Valerie, and then meet John in real life. John is larger than life.
Isn't he?
Me and Hank always get to have our discussions about our poor Raiders. It made my heart bleed
Hank is
again
good people,
today.
man. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, it's good fun, man.
No, please, Doc, as I'm doing this, don't hold it against me. We're doing these slides and these windows by hand right now. So they're all separate, different sizes, and they're all in different places. But we're here, brother. We're
Hey, they
here. This
work.
is one thing
You
that
just gotta ask yourself why AG got that mask on, looking like
That's
Blank
the
Man.
thing.
we're still trying to figure that out. We're still trying to figure out why AG has the mask. I don't think he explained it. He just said he got a mask. He didn't really explain it. So
It's red. It represents Scarlet Squad. What are y'all talking about? The winning team, the winning
I
cabin.
figured that out.
Here we
honestly.
go.
I'm just, oh man,
I just
I
didn't
said
want to
that
touch
earlier.
it.
He
I
looked like
knew
Blank
what
Man.
the fun was there.
What I want to know, did y'all have time to wash your shirts from Creators Camp after traveling back?
I did.
I'm put,
I did.
I'm put,
He's still here.
I did.
that's
Hey,
funny and
hey,
a
Doc,
really good
Doc,
question
I'm
at the
still
I
here.
same
just
time.
I just
Hey,
washed my
Ryan,
other joints. I just came from the laundry, so all my other joints is mad clean.
I want to say
So
this to
Doc, what are you
Ryan
like
and to
2
Steve and
weeks
Peter
in
Pie.
Boston?
3.
Wow, that's what's
Wow.
up.
Woo.
You're gonna go
Yeah.
back to Hawaii with an accent.
No,
And
no,
some
man.
clam
That's not
chowder.
that time. You got food. Some chowder. Listen, I have to come in and do all of this work so that y'all can have a good time, and I'm happy to do it. I want y'all to, just enjoy the show. I got to definitely say one thing I was worried about. I was like, how are we going to top last year?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And just to show you the dudes that Ken and Glenn are, this is why they are so good. They were like, let's make sure that the new people feel like they got to experience it just as much as the people that came last year. Like they wanted to make sure that we didn't create some kind of like CC1 versus CC2 type joint. And everybody was so welcoming to the new people. Like it's not like you missed something last year. You know what I mean? The
Mm-hmm.
only thing that
Very true.
CC1 got different from CC2, we got to see each other twice.
That's
But
right.
other than that,
That's
you
right.
know, it was very open, and I like that. Plus, CC1, as dope as it was, they had Branjo and Ryan, so it was cool. But Brandy and Ryan brought the brothers this go around, so it was good.
No, real talk.
And I just got to say,
Good to
man, like
finally meet Doc.
it's funny to us because people in the community, when you bump into them later, they're like, "Oh, that was cool." You brought these people to the town, and like they kind of enjoy it. I got my people from my group. We all hung out yesterday and today. So like me, Paul, Luis, Gretchen, and Aiden, we went to Maine today because Luis had a bad lobster roll and he was mad. And I was like, "Cause you tried to buy one in Massachusetts. Food Maine is like 20 miles that way. Let's go get it from the source." So we went, and then he was like, "Oh yeah, that was good," you know. So like, just getting a chance to kick it with the fam, getting a chance to do the group yesterday live in person, talk with Michael, Kathy, you know, like all of our squad. I don't know, man. It's unstoppable. I wish we have a way to like do this more often. So I'm coming to Huntsville. Somebody better buy me some damn barbecue.
That's
Let me
what's
say
up.
this. Hey, you come down to Huntsville. Me and Strick gonna treat you like a king. You just come on down. But I want to say this. I am watching the chat and I'm watching people actively walk Kathy through what settings it is amazing. This is why I love Ecamm, fam. That is amazing. They got her all the way right. I love it. I love it. And while I got the mic, let me just say what I was trying to say earlier. Shout out to the Speedify team, man. They made that thing happen for us. Even for CCTV, it would not have happened were it not for those guys being there and bringing the gear and giving us some stable internet. So just wanted to say a quick shout out to them. I'm going to be looking into some of those tools for a church project I got coming up. So
We're gonna get him on the show, Kirk, so we can go through this new router they have.
We do. We got to do that,
Dude.
Strick.
The
We gotta
Beery
get 'em on.
box is sick. That joint is so sick.
Beery
I
box
saw
is
it when it
legit,
was in
for
progress at NAB. It's come a long way, fam. It's
AG,
so
you
dope.
got one?
I got the flyer. I'm planning to
Okay,
get one.
cool. I thought it was a box. It was the flyer. Yeah, I got the flyer too. I got to figure it out, man. That's what's up.
Man, if AG got one, I was going to drive down to Philly and knock on Ryan's door right now. Be like, Ryan, what the hell?
I mean, what an awesome camp. Ryan, this was your first time meeting Doc in person?
It was, yeah. Yeah, we've been chatting for about 3 years now.
I get it. And again,
Online.
I want to say sorry. You know, could have better representation. I'm sorry. It was your first time meeting him. But cool guy. Kirk just sent me something. I'm gonna put it up really quick. I can't put up all the pictures, Kirk.
No. But maybe the video.
Maybe the video, is that the one you want to post? Let me do this because.
Do you have the video of him crashing the Enterprise?
AG got jokes. That's all I want to say. I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm gonna leave Blank Man alone tonight. But AG got jokes.
So I walked into which video? Because you got a couple in here.
I don't know. Do the one with Maria and the unicorn.
It's just a picture.
It's like, I thought. Well, no. That's a selfie. But there's a video when I'm going up to her. Any one of them, brother. It doesn't matter. I just figured, they would help the show some stuff.
Yeah, we had a chance to play some earlier too. Okay, I see it now. I walked into Creator Camp trying to find Kirk because I was a little late that night. And while I was trying to find Kirk, somebody else was looking for me, or a young lady was standing to the side. John, what's her name? The girl from MailChimp?
Jocelyn Hardy.
Jocelyn. Okay, you're still muted. Did I mute everybody? I'm sorry. I has to unmute John.
Jocelyn is correct.
Jocelyn. So Jocelyn walks up, and I have to say this because, Curtin, I say this all the time on the show. Anytime somebody says something nice about the show, we're posting it. Yep. She walks up to me and says, "Yes, I just always wanted to meet you because you're my favorite content creator." And I almost lost it.
What?
Yep.
Oh, Jocelyn is fired. I'm taking her off.
No, she's not.
I almost lost it.
Jocelyn's good people.
It's just good for people to say good things and say nice things to you because they don't have to. All right, let's figure
They
this
don't
one
have
out.
to
I
know.
think
Val don't say nothing nice about Val.
everybody
What?
says
Val
nice
is
stuff
good
about
people.
Val. All right,
Val
so
is good people. Okay,
all right,
that's
let's
all there
try
is.
this.
I
So
said,
okay,
we love you, Val.
We got to hear
I know
Kathy's
you
voice
do.
before we move.
You have to.
Kathy, what you got? We want
I'm
to hear
gonna
you.
play the video and then I'm gonna come to Kathy since she's got her audio set up right now. We want to be sure that she gets it done. So here we go. Here's the video. Did it. Okay. I'm on the road today. Kathy, how are you doing, ma'am?
It's filled with those kind of
Principal
moments.
I am
Walker.
good. I am regenerated. I know Doc always talks about going to Japan to kind of be refueled, but I think for the content creator, coming to a creator camp is a refueling. And I said in the comments, it's not like a conference, not like a workshop. It's like a family reunion without all the drama, without my Aunt Mary getting all drunk and acting crazy. But
Right.
there was just a sense of
That's my
community.
favorite
You got
part.
all these you got all these people who are creators and entrepreneurs and are making their way in a business sense, but there wasn't a sense of people trying to sell you anything. Everybody was just helping everyone for the cause. It was all about helping each other be better. And you mentioned Jocelyn, and we were on the ropes course, and she kind of got ropes course because it was nothing left. So
Okay.
she wasn't all about that ropes course life. And I'm not about that ropes course life. Last year I did chocolate and wine. But this year I was like, let me go outside the box. Let me challenge myself. Granted, I didn't complete the whole ropes course. I didn't make it to the other tree. Liz was my wing woman, but I fell off. But again, your team had you, so we had the harnesses on. But just somebody mentioned earlier the level of trust. Like you could, leave your DJI pocket, sitting on a table. And in fact, I had one camera. I thought I was taking it with me to the ropes course. I left it back in the hall, and it was there with all my stuff. And you didn't have to worry. And
Right.
again, the community was so good, so pure. I hope that never goes away. And I think it just gets better and better because you could see the improvements, the feedback they took in from year one to make it better. So yeah, next year, I don't know what to expect. And again, I thought I actually took some work I needed to do, and that's why I've been spending all day doing my work for school tomorrow. But I didn't get to it because we just had jam-filled days with content that you can use. Kat's session was fire.
Yes.
That was one of my favorites, but they all were so great. Daniel, the AI session, there was just a lot of good new learning. And the fact that Luis was able to step in because India didn't make it. Shout out to my girl. Thank God she's okay. Cars you can always replace, people you can't. But
I love that.
yeah, it's just that vibe. It's a high. I'll be on it for the rest of the week.
That is so true. That is so true. And big shouts out to Al and Carla. They're in the chat and hanging out with us. We got a chance to hang out with us. They were part of the Orange team and just
Squeeze
really,
the day.
cool.
Squeeze the day.
Squeeze the day. So it was just awesome
They're
to
not
be able to hang out with
royals,
them.
but
Oh no, Doc,
Listen.
calm down.
Oh yeah.
No, Doc is saying, I hope that they left those at camp.
Yeah. The only thing I'm saying, I hope everybody left that camp was their fear, uncertainty, and doubt. I don't say doubt because I don't know who came up with that sentence. Uncertainty and doubt is the same thing, stupid. You just needed one more word. So I say fear, uncertainty, and don't, like you don't be doing nothing. Now you better do
Don't.
I like my answer
You know what I'm
better.
saying?
Valerie, give your answer.
What, you want to hear my answer?
Yes.
I said Paul. You hope everybody left something there. It was Paul.
You hope everybody left Paul there. Paul, she's giving you a hard time.
You know what? I have to say this though.
Giving her a hard time in the chat. You've been
Let me
giving
say
her a
this
hard
though.
time
Well,
to check too, so it's
Paul
priceless.
been trying to sign those papers for a week, but let me say this. No, seriously, that man worked his tail off.
Didn't he?
Seriously.
Yes, he did.
He seriously,
Yes, he did.
he I mean like
All comes from
detail, he got it all done, and he was always available for everybody that had any kind of issues, and he was there for everyone. So Paul, I have to say thank you, and you got down, even though I had to hear about it every day, but you got down, and and we all love you for all the work that you put in.
Oh,
So thank you.
We really do love you for the work.
Absolutely. There were several times that during the week that I would check on, Paul, because I knew that he wasn't by himself, but I felt like he was in many aspects because, man, he was probably the hardest worker at camp this year. He really was.
But there you go.
Congratulations.
So what an awesome
He's
time.
good for
Yes,
your
sir.
best.
All for you. Let me do this because guys, help me out. Did I miss anything? Let's go through these chats real quick, Kirk. Let's see if we can do this really quick.
Let's do it.
I just,
You gonna bring me up?
it is
Oh,
what
there
it
we go.
is, right? There you go. So there's
There it
Paul
is.
telling everybody, getting everybody a heart there for their kind words. And he works it off. It's not like he doesn't work it. He does. He said it was a team effort. And it was.
Absolutely.
Yep. It
Candace
was.
is saying thank you, Paul. And David Hunt is here. So definitely, David, thank you for coming through. And who's on the blue team? Anybody else on the blue team? I'm sorry, the blue team didn't win, did they?
No, they didn't. The red team won.
The blue team that had a purple mascot.
Right. The blue team.
They did have a purple mascot.
And
the banner with
Sandra
the
wants us to
scarlet
play the
eyes.
chat. Sandra wants us to play the chat. I don't know if we have a chat.
We're not playing. Don't do it.
You
Don't
don't have
do
our
it.
chant.
She said, "Don't do it. Don't do it."
Don't do it.
And there's so much in here.
If you go on Building Blocks channel, you could probably see everybody's chant because they did a live stream.
Actually, Daniel posted it in Discord. He posted all the cabin chants on Discord.
Okay, dope.
And
yeah,
we
no.
did
So
have,
guys, I came in from something else, man. So I didn't have time to go and put on a t-shirt or nothing like that. I wanted to get on here as quickly as I possibly could. So
He came in from a job interview after crashing the Enterprise.
Hey, AG has the jokes, brother. AG is ready for one.
No.
AG is blank man.
Has making it for a long time.
Dude, AG does me with the joke.
I know. Oh,
So the Galloping Horse is gonna order that box. That's what's up. Like this thing is Doc saying it's gonna be legit.
That box is awesome.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't think I missed anything.
Nah, you got
Ash
everything.
was like the MVP on our team, man. Ash was the flag bearer. Everywhere we went, bro, the flag came up. Like Ash had that joint on point. I got a big ups to you, Ashley, man. You came through.
That's awesome.
yeah.
That's awesome.
That looked good too, Doc.
The
It
level-
was good.
The level of absolutely the level of creativity for all the teams, man. I mean, to
was
show
good.
up to camp with merch is crazy. I mean, that's crazy. We came up with these names, and people are rolling up with mascots and flags and
I know, right?
badges and whatnot. It was crazy, man. It was really crazy.
So I want to say this, Matt. Thank you for coming through tonight. Thank you, Billy, for coming through tonight. Daniel for coming through, and it's definitely great to see everybody here in the Zoom. And man, as many times as we can get Doc to show up on the stream show, it is cool. Doc, I really would like to get you back for a show by yourself, so we could talk all the Doc stuff. Like we could fuss at the people together. We can just find things that people are not doing and fuss at them.
Now my pops are shipping, I can kind of calm down a little bit and just create some ads. And yeah, man, it was good. It was just good to see everybody. And man, Roy is the bomb. I love seeing him. He just talk in a weird font all the time, but I mean, You know what it is. That's my man's right there. You know, it was just, man, I just can't say enough about how much I love camp. And so when I was like, all year, is it camp yet? Is it camp yet? I think people might have thought I was tripping. But now you know.
Now you know.
Now you know, John.
And knowing is half the battle.
That is so true. That is so true.
I
Hey guys,
had
I'm sorry. Who am I missing? Hank. I hear you. Go ahead, sir.
No, I was just going to say, give John his flowers. He won the Happy Camper Award from day one.
is the
I
happy
campaigned
camper.
for him to.
Yes.
I campaigned for John to win that award. You can ask anybody.
Thank you. I feel like the water bottle that we all got, but when you see this, you think of me. Because it says, Happy Creator Camper, Happy Camper.
You were literally like one of the best people I've ever met in my life, John, and you deserve that award.
Thank you.
You holding up that water bottle is giving me flashbacks from trying to post pictures to that POV camera app.
Somebody gotta help me with that because I posted some pictures, but I can't see any pictures.
Okay, and wait, Strick, I got something important to say because I never renege on what I say I'm finna do. So if y'all see a thumbnail and a live stream that say I'm gonna live eat this pound of broccoli on my YouTube channel, it's for Yolanda because I promised her if she showed up in the Discord and stopped complaining about it, I will eat broccoli. Y'all know how much I can't stand broccoli, but we was busy.
Yes.
I ain't get to do it, but I'm a man of my word. As soon as I get home, it's probably better because then my neighbors next door don't got to smell me the next day.
Oh my God!
Oh wow!
I'm gonna go to the farmer's market. I'm gonna get that broccoli. I'm gonna steam it up, and then I'm gonna make a live stream. I am eating this broccoli for Yolanda.
Oh my
That is
I gotta
dope.
get
I'm
some
definitely
tips from
coming to that
Kathy
live
how to
stream.
cook it though, because Kathy, I don't know how to cook that mess, but Kathy, she know what's up.
Oh man, I love that. I love that. I love
Hey guys,
that,
it's
man.
been a
Just
great
so
night
much- so
tonight.
much-
What a way to wrap up Creator Camp 2024 than us having a chance to come on here and talk about it. This community is awesome enough to have Ryan on from Speedify as a partner to come on and hang out with us the whole time. It's really, really cool that you would do that. You're part of the fam now, sir.
I am.
Like, we're gonna have to talk to
happy to be
your
part
people.
of the fam.
Yeah, we got to talk to your people. Like, we're taking Ryan.
There's a question in the chat for Doc. I think Doc, you're gonna have to respond to this question from Al Jennings. Come on.
I told him no.
Do I have permission to delete my Discord account?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Al. If you try to delete it, I'm gonna call Carla.
That's
she
funny.
got them boots, so she come kicking.
I gotta say, I did have an opportunity to hang out with Yolanda, and it was cool meeting her in person. It's just, some of the people that we haven't met before. It was just cool meeting everybody in person. And then the time that we had to kind of just sit and talk while learning. And I didn't have Keisha wasn't on my team this year, so she wasn't able to be sure that I got to all the classes on time, so I was late to one class, but it all worked out. It all worked out.
Hey, Strick, I thought of something, bro. You and Hank might be the only ones that will remember this mess, but every time I see Matt Berry, I think of the song Jam, Matt Berry, Matt Berry, Jam. Do you remember that cut, Roxbury?
Most definitely.
In my head,
dude,
and I'll be cracking up, laughing to myself for no reason.
No,
I know exactly what you're talking. Now I'm going to have that song in my head for the next 20 minutes.
My bad. Sorry. And then my other one was John. John's new nickname is J.O. Felony.
What?
John.
That's what's up, man.
Guys.
So was I exactly the John you imagine in your head when you see me a few
Absolutely
times
not,
online?
sir. Absolutely not.
Nah, man, you're better than that. Absolutely.
Oh, thank you.
John is legit, bro. It's literally one of my favorite people. I just know, listen, man, if y'all be working and you feeling some type of way and you feeling a little stressed, y'all should have like a little clip of John to just play to get you through it.
Dude.
It's like,
all right,
I just
John.
feel
the
like
chat is wild
putting
right
John
now.
on the mirror and like make a couple lines of John and just do them.
Okay, I'm gonna take a cut of your email lead, your marketing. They can get a video of me laughing, but I get a cut. Monetization. Thank you, Billy.
Exactly.
Love that.
So let's do this. Give me that big laugh one time, John, so everybody can
And
take the
Mary
clip.
Lou, sorry.
All right, let's do it one more time. Here,
Why
5,
so
4,
serious,
3,
John?
2.
Realize he's recording
Yo, I
it.
need that on my stream deck.
I know I'm only taking 12.
They
I'm only taking 15% every time you play it. Thank you very much.
No.
I take
John,
all
listen,
forms of
listen,
payment,
listen.
including Stripe.
John, listen. I want you to record 5 or 6 of those and put them on Gumroad. Start the price at $5.
Yes,
Writing it
Gumroad will
down.
get you right.
That's a
for
done
real,
deal,
because
John.
I'm gonna put that joint on my stream deck. I'm gonna send you some money. I'm gonna put that joint on my stream deck. I need you to get a couple John laughs, a couple John sayings, put them on Gumroad, and you're gonna be the happy camper. Just call it the happy camper sound
I
pack.
love that. That's a whole hack.
Come
right
on,
there.
I'm
This
in.
is business
Okay.
Anybody here want to buy the happy camper sound pack? Raise your hand. People in the chat, you want to buy a happy camper?
Hey, John, I didn't
sound
raise
pack?
my
Raise your
hand.
hand.
Doc is telling you how to monetize it. I'm just going to take it from the show. So as me being a producer of the show, I have all rights to this show. So there you go.
He invoked his Creative Commons license.
Creative Commons.
That one has a watermark. It'll dissipate in a moment.
Look
That's
how many
funny.
hands are in the chat. John, look how many hands
Dude,
are in
I'm
the chat.
saying.
You got a whole business model right now.
I need like the J.O. Felony morning affirmations. Like, come on, camper, you can do this. You got this, Mary. Let's go. I want to
Come
see.
on,
I'm gonna
that's a
play
whole
them
pack.
joints in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
I
That's
could have a
Wow.
whole set of Roadcaster triggers just for John. I can see it.
We used
Well,
to.
I can sell that package. Yes.
I'm gonna give you a title without
Remember
Chat
radio
GPT.
imaging?
Say it again,
I
Doc?
want radio imaging from John. I want to hear like, you're listening to the awesome show of Brandy Joe Russell. This is John. Have a nice day. Yo,
No, I'll do that. I'll do that. Come to me. I'll
He's
do
got to
that.
laugh at the end. He's got to put the laugh at the end.
Gotta have the laugh, bro. Come on.
Yes, my package is called the Laughing Therapy. Yes.
Hey John,
Laugh
can
with
you
me.
John, can you say why so serious and then laugh?
No, well, not you're putting me in the spot, but I just can't help but when I was there multiple times, Paul would come to me and would tell me, I would just hope that you would be a little bit more comfortable and or come out of your shell, or a little bit more enthusiastic.
Right, just a little bit more, just a pinch more enthusiasm.
Just a little bit more. Oh, I don't know if Strick, did you shoot the video when I laughed, falling off my chair laughing, and Billy and
That is a good question. I think I recorded it after you were down, so I didn't have it all.
Okay. We had a lot of fun.
Yes, we did have a lot of fun. That is so true.
Get him down.
We definitely did.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, I need a screenshot of Hank with a little demi toss. He got that tiny little cup. Throw the pinky in the air, Hank. That's what I'm talking about. Man.
I think the hole's too small for your finger. Oh no.
Oh no!
Yo,
oh no!
You see what it says on there, fam.
Yes, sir.
Bleep me.
Oh, man.
It's now adult.
Don't ask what's in it.
Okay, so
What tequila shots? We know, Hank.
Okay, so this is my last video for tonight, but John asked for it, so I gotta play it, guys. I gotta play it. It's a little long, but shouts out to Mary Lou, shouts out to Billy and their whole class, because this is their part of their class, and John just cannot control himself. I don't know why he's like that. But let's see if I can pull this up really quick.
Because he's very serious.
Because he's very serious. Right. All right, here we go. And this is the whole thing.
Fabulous world's greatest brush with special bristles made from a boar, apparently. And if you're practicing live, you can also use it as a pretend microphone. about.
Telling you. I'm telling you, super funny.
that's
Now,
priceless.
Judd, you got to tell everybody, you got to set it up so they know why you thought it was so hilarious.
Oh no, is it okay to set it up? I don't know. Maybe it might be too much to set it up. Okay, so I heard something different.
So it was a
that
brush. So we were selling in this. The skit was to be able to sell something.
Yes.
The guy had the brush, and he was selling the brush, and John thought that he said,
No. It was a boar hairbrush, but it was a bit of a mixture of the consonant got flipped and it was something else. So I thought I heard that. I turned over to Sandra. Sandra started cracking up, and then I think Ivan also started to crack up. And I usually put my backpack behind my chair, so I laughed so hard I slid off my chair and I fell on the floor. So that's what.
Oh my word!
That's John. That's John. And it was yes.
I'm going to lose it again.
Old felony.
All right.
Oh, that's priceless.
If you're watching this all the way to the end, there's two things I want to have happen, right? The first thing I want you to do, I want you to, if you have any way, and Dot, you can help me with this, to get to Katie of Ecamm. Send her a thank you. If you were a part of this, you know it. It's Katie and her team. It will make her feel really good. Just tell her how much fun it was, and a thank you to Katie of Ecamm. Do you know a direct message, or should we just send it to marketing, Doc? How should we send that?
Marketing@ecamm.com.
There you go.
Perfect.
Marketing@ecamm.com. Just send that, and sometimes written thank yous go a very, very long way. The second thing, if you are watching this and you did not have an opportunity to come, and you are feeling that real FOMO, like it's in you, you're upset, like you're really mad about this, I need you to start planning for 2025.
Please do.
I need you to start planning for the next year so that you could be a part. I would hate, let me say this, Doc, I would hate for you not to have the experience as quickly as you can to meeting Doc Rock in person. Like if you haven't it is a life-changing experience. Okay? It's a life-changing experience. And hopefully he will not be on a purple team or wear anything purple next year. Maybe we'll get him on a red team or something like that. But you have to
a race.
You have to meet Doc Rock in person.
Come on, cuz I can't be on no radar. What is C like?
Anyway, Heather just take over the purple team.
I would absolutely appreciate it if just for the sake of starting the pattern, everybody's watching tonight or everybody who's here tonight, make a video with your thank you to the other members and just talk to people and drop them in the Discord. So that way, everybody gets a chance to see what people got out of it. So we did it yesterday in class, and it was really neat to see what everybody got out of it. But what you plan to do so we can check on each other. You know what I mean?
Right.
I want to see everybody finish this year on fire. And now you got the gas. You know what I'm saying? Let's finish this year on fire. So I know y'all scared of video and Discord, but y'all left that scared joint over here. So go ahead and make that video and drop it in the Discord.
I love it.
No, you can sing it. I know how you be.
I think that's great.
So everybody's got their marching orders of what to do. Don't allow this momentum, this excitement, to not continue it. We have somebody on right now that is, new to this whole thing and is on live for one of the first times. So, Brandy Joe, it's awesome to meet you. Thank you for being a part of the Ecamm family. And I don't think you're having this opportunity for just happenstance. Like this is a real chance for you to start a new content, a new path in life for yourself. So take it all.
I know you're trying to wrap up, but you have to give people their flowers. And Brandy Joe was amazing because during our photo session, all I had on was my T-shirt. That girl gave me the shirt off her back.
Wow.
Okay.
Come on.
And that's the kind of vibe we had, not just with the Royals team, but with this whole all the Ecamm campers. Like I said, family reunion without the family drama. But literally, she gave me the clothes she was wearing, so I had an outfit to wear for my photo shoot. So
that's awesome. That is
I'm going to be
awesome.
on this high for weeks.
That's awesome. That's really, really cool.
You got the hearts going. I think that's dope.
Yeah, I love that. I love
That's
that.
dope.
Hey guys, this has been
I love
awesome.
this stuff.
Doc, man, you're here. Of course, I want to let you end it up for us. Round it out for us today.
All right, Ecamm fam, you know what to do. Let's just keep it going. I really want to make sure that everybody has a chance to monetize. So sign up for the affiliate program, share Ecamm with other folks, and then make that loot. I just can't wait to see what you guys do. If you need anything, you know how to find us. Like, we everywhere. So just jump in. Let's get down. And send a message to alex@speedify.com and tell them that we stole Ryan. Too bad.
We stole him.
We
He's now
stole
part
him.
of the Ecamm fam.
And in that email where Eagles suck.
Oh gosh. Now let me say this real quick. Doc talked about this earlier. Creators Unstuck is something that he's doing with Mary Lou. It is a dope resource. Definitely, there's a lot of dope resources, all over the Ecamm channel. But make sure you guys avail yourselves, man. Check out some of these resources. Watch some of these videos. Ask some questions. Try some stuff out on your own. Come back. Ask more questions. This is how you grow. This is what the Ecamm fam is all about. And so I'm excited to see what you guys are going to do.
Hey, Ryan, I started off telling you that this will probably be an hour, just depending on how it goes. And we are clearly at 4 minutes away from 2 hours of a show.
2 hours.
So I want to apologize to everybody. This is normally not how it goes. But, man, we have so much fun together and at Creator Camp 2024. This week coming up, the Flow is going to be on. So y'all definitely check out the Flow. And I am sure that Anna and Fulgens and all the other shows are going to be on talking about Creator Camp. And we cannot leave out Creator Amplifiers. In the work that they did putting together the show and the CCTV. So if you get a chance to check them out as well, they have a cool group over. They have is it the first international show that's a part of the family? Portugal, UK, and LA.
Yes.
You can't beat that, right?
Can't beat that.
That being said, thank you guys for coming on tonight. And we are going to be off for a couple of weeks to get a little rest on the Scream show. But we'll be back for some holiday shows, so y'all get ready. Of course, we're going to be talking about a lot of holiday deals coming up where you can get some new gear and save while you do it. So, again, I'll see you in a couple of weeks. I'm DJ Strick. That's Kurt Nugent down there. And the one and only Doc Rock hanging out with us and everybody here today. Thank you guys so very much. Hey, this is DJ Strick, and I would like to thank you for watching another edition of The Stream Show.